Hi there, welcome back to the Quality Connect YouTube channel. My name is Trevor and this is Andrew Wellwood. He's the founder of Quality Connect. He's the man with the plan. And our topic today is Infill Homes Edmonton. Timing is everything.
Yes.
And again, that topic again was Infill Homes Edmonton. Timing is everything. Here's a quote from Gary Keller, the author of The One Thing. Multitasking is merely the opportunity to screw up more than one thing at a time. I've had that debate with my wife several times, and she's finally learning that, yes, women aren't, I'm going to cause some hate there, but women who say they can multitask, or anybody who says they can multitask, they just screw a lot of things up at one time. I know for
I
me,
was very proud of my ability to multitask, and read this book and realized, yeah, that's so true. Wow, can you ever mess a lot of things up when you do a lot of things at the same time?
yeah, oh, I know, it just brings down your efficiency because it takes approximately 23 minutes on average for people to get refocused onto a task once they've been distracted off of that task.
Yeah.
So people who have their smartphones hooked up and they're receiving notifications and dings and emails and they're wanting to comment and text and all this kind of stuff while they're doing something, some kind of focused work. Take a construction site, for example. Do you allow guys with a cell phone on your construction site who are working for you?
No, I've thrown a couple phones a good distance.
Right.
People standing there on their phones with cranes coming in overhead and issues like that. And if you don't believe us, have you ever been chatting on the phone while driving? And you're like, oh yeah, that was my turn back there.
Yeah. Or, oh geez, I got to stop right now. That is not a good thing. So guys, seriously, multitasking, don't do it. Quick statistic for you. Builders in the city of Edmonton broke ground on a total of 1,717 housing units Q4 of 2018, representing an increase of 4.3% year over year from 2017. That's an awesome statistic that we're very proud of, and we're glad. We want to see that moving up into 2019 and so on and so forth for 2020 as well.
Yeah.
So that means more work for everybody. Now, when building an infill home or any construction project, it's important to create and maintain a schedule. Now, Andrew, why is it important to have a schedule?
Otherwise, you have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what's going on, when anything's going to be complete, when your project's going to be complete, who's showing up when. If you go without a schedule, even if it's not a detailed schedule, you can guarantee that your job is just going to drag on forever.
Yeah, you have to know what's going on in your job. And that's with anything. You gotta create and maintain a regular schedule so that you know what's happening on that job and when it's supposed to happen. Now, where do you start when you're creating a construction schedule?
Well, back to the first one, you're gonna lose a lot of trades without a schedule. People don't like to work for someone that isn't organized, because then you start messing up with their schedule. And if you start messing up with someone's schedule, you risk losing them as a trade. They want to work with someone's schedule because they get in, they get the job done, they get paid, they get out. That's how you run a successful business. You don't get in, do a little bit of work, then out, and a little bit of work, and then out, and then all of a sudden your $20,000 2-week job turns into a $20,000 4-week job. You're not going to have a happy cider.
Yeah, and you're not making any money.
Yeah. But where do you start when creating a construction schedule? Start right away. Start with the very first thing you can think of. If you're at planning stage, start right now. Schedule one, or item number 1: send off blueprints to blueprint company. Get your job. Get an idea of what you're going to do.
Yeah.
What are we building here? Are we building a house, a skinny house, a duplex, a fourplex? Something with a rental suite in the basement. We're building a garden suite, a garage with the living quarters above. Like, what are we doing? Like, let's get started. Send that off. Talk to them. Talk to your draw designer, whoever you're working with, and say, how long is it going to take? 4 weeks to get my plan back? Perfect. Throw it in a schedule. 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, what are we doing? Sending it off to engineering. We're reviewing the blueprint. We're doing, sending it off for quoting.
Yeah.
We're uploading it onto QualityConnect. We're going to find out how much it's going to cost to build this 3,000 square foot bungalow acreage that we're doing. Start getting the ball rolling and keep it rolling. Don't get stagnant in one spot.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of construction experience. You've been doing this for a long time. You know the ins and outs and how things should be sequenced. What if you don't know how a build is sequenced? Who do you ask? Where do you go to?
Go on Quality Connect. We've got the scheduling feature on there, so you can figure out what order it needs to go, what items you need to have. The wonderful thing with Quality Connect is we've got good trades on there, so you can ask them. If you're building a new home and you've got quotes from everyone, talk to the plumber. Hey, when do you want to come in? Talk to the electrician. Hey, when do you want to come in? You know, my framer's halfway done. You want to come and start wiring the main floor? No, I don't. I want to be there after the framer's done. In fact, I'd actually like to be there after the framer, plumber, and HVAC guy are in. You're like, okay, perfect. How long do you need? 1 week? Perfect. Throw it in your schedule. Electrician wants to come after plumbing and HVAC. He needs 1 week. Talk to your plumber, talk to your HVAC guy. Start plugging these numbers into your schedule. And as you're talking to everyone that you've submitted the information from and that you've awarded the bids to on Quality Connect, start plugging their numbers into your schedule. Pretty soon you'll have a complete build. You'll have a start to finish build. You'll know when everything needs to go in, when everyone needs their lead time, how long it's going to take you to complete your project in an ideal world.
Yeah, and you'll have a clue, and you'll have a successful build at the end.
Yeah, don't look at it as a 6 or 7 month long project that you have to start scheduling day by day. Just start plugging it in. Start with the trades and start finding out when they need to get in, how long they need, and when they want to be notified.
That's beautiful. So now, I know we already know the answer to this, but can a homeowner or investor project manage their own build?
Absolutely. But it's very good to have construction experience. Or at least someone you can talk to, someone you can bounce ideas back and forth with. Like, you might not need a builder to build your house start to finish, but having someone get it to a certain stage where you feel comfortable is definitely a good idea. Or at least having someone you can call up, hire someone for an advisor, hire someone that can come out hourly to come take a look at different stages and give you the feedback, give you your what you need to know. A lot of people, we take a lot of houses up to paint. The homeowners feel comfortable managing it after that, because if tile looks good, it was done right. And cabinets are cabinets. You go pick them out at the showroom and they come and install them. If they got the wrong ones, it doesn't take a builder to identify that those white cabinets are not black.
Yeah.
You can figure that one out as a homeowner if you want to. Some homeowners don't have the time. It's their job takes them 10 hours a day, 5, 6, 7 days a week. They don't have time to meet on site.
No.
So understand that you are going to have to meet on site with trades, and you are going to have to be able to answer your phone, make phone calls, send out emails, pick stuff up, run out to site every once in a while. If you are managing and building your own home, it is not just a matter of sending out emails saying you're going today, you're going Friday, you're going next Tuesday, you're going next Friday. Perfect. My home is scheduled. It's going to build itself. That will not happen. You have to be able to answer the phone and go out to site. And just because it's your off time and you're done work at 5 does not mean the electrician wants to meet at 7 o'clock at night. Just because you don't work weekends doesn't mean your drywaller wants to meet you at 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning, because that's when you have time off work.
Yeah.
Your home is going to drag on forever if that is your availability, because you're being unrealistic of your trades.
Yeah, 100%. You have to be mindful of other people's time when you're trying to manage a project.
Yeah.
So another question that we have for you, Andrew, is what's going to help a homeowner be more successful on a home build?
Quality trades. You're as good as the trades that you hire as a builder, and that goes for homeowners as well. If you have a very knowledgeable, I'll pick framer because I just love framers.
Sure.
If you have a very knowledgeable framer and he has your best interest at heart and he really wants to see a quality project go through, he's going to help you. He's going to see things on the print that, hey, by the way, you have a whole bunch of flush beams in this house. how do you want to get your HVAC from this side of the room to this side of the room?
Mm-hmm.
There's no walls. Like, are we sending this sucker down a fireplace chimney, or what are we doing? And they're going to help work through it with you. They're going to, they're going to help work with your schedule. They're going to say, look, what's your plumber putting in? Like, do you want handrail backing? Are you doing decorative railing? What are you doing here? Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna help you along. They're gonna say, we're gonna be done the roof Friday. Do you want to load shingles? Keep the rain out. Get your plumber in here to throw some stacks up. Yeah, and then I'm fine with shingles going on. They're gonna help you schedule it along. And a lot of trades that have been in the industry for a long time, they know usually up a couple and down a couple for trades.
Okay.
So like cabinet guys know good finishers, framers know good plumbers and roofing guys and HVAC guys. Concrete guys usually know decent framers and groundworks guys. Drywallers don't know any good framers because they hate framers, but they know good painters and tapers and stuff like that.
They know how to fix what the framers did.
Oh, framers. But getting good trades is going to make your life a lot easier. Yes, you might pay a little bit more, but if you don't have to babysit them, chase them down, and somehow get them to fix shoddy work, did it really cost you more money? If you got it done, a week sooner, you didn't have to be there every day yelling and screaming at this guy, why is this way? Why is this way? I don't really think it did cost you more. I think it actually saved you money.
Yeah.
So.
And you don't have, the trades who have ghosted you, not returning your phone calls. But remember, even though some people will be able to help you, you'll have good trades on site, trust, but verify, right? Always double check the advice that you're getting from somebody, because they might be selling you a little bit more than you need. You can trust them, but verify, always double check.
And a lot of times their advice is what's easiest for them.
Right.
If you've got a drywaller and you're asking him, should I have drywall behind my furnace? Like, is that something? And they look at the furnace and they look at the 6 inches to get the drywall back there, and there's already a wall in the other spot, and they look and they go, no, you don't need drywall back there, that's fine. Really, it's just really hard for them to get drywall back there. So the easiest thing for them to say is, no, you don't need drywall back there.
Yeah.
So just, verify where you're getting this feedback from.
Yeah, always.